Live. Hello, friends. How are you all doing? I hope you're taking good care of yourselves. And I just wanted to inform you that there has been a technical glitch because of which we cannot proceed with Anna Paula Crispy's interview as of right now. I am really sorry about the same, and you'll be able to see it very soon. We'll go live again for that. There just has been some technical glitch, but I just want to tell you guys that it's been a wonderful journey till now, and I have been able to interview a lot of dignitaries from different parts of the globe, and it has been fantastic because I've got so much of information and so much of insight into different kind of things, whether it was Mr. Shapiro, then Rainbow, then we had Hemo, who was a physiotherapist, then Mr. Amit Goswami, quantum physicist. He was just amazing. We were fortunate enough to interview him twice, so that was fantastic. And going forward with Jonathan Hammond, who also spoke about the entire Hawaiian spiritual aspect with Ho'oponopono. So it has been brilliant. And yes, I'm extremely sorry about today's interview. There is a technical glitch, but I assure you that we'll be back soon with Anna's interview. So yes, talking about the experience of You Are Invincible, you guys have been so supportive and so loving that I'm really humbled and touched. It's not been even 2 months, and already we have so many viewership, so much of love coming from your side. The subscribers, it has just been increasing every single day, and we are nearly touching above 250 subscribers within a month and a half, which is fantastic. And this shows that we as a team of You Are Invincible, we are on the right path. And with your support and love, we'll just keep growing exponentially. So today I want to ask all of you that if you have any suggestions, if you have certain topics that you want to discuss, and then I can definitely speak with my team. And as you know, that we also have episodics that keep coming at you. So we will definitely speak about those topics on those episodes. And I want a very interactive experience with all of you. So just know that we all are in this together. Whatever today we are facing, different arenas, different parts of the globe, and different realms of our own emotional, mental, physical. We all are together in this, and I want to assure you that we will move ahead together in the right direction with the right insight and achieving all our dreams and goals. Be rest assured, I keep saying this in our episodes and I'll say it again, that you are invincible. Just know that you're on the right path. Remember the synchronicities that you see every single day. And let me ask you a few more questions. All right. Okay, my question is, what is your experience till now when we speak about this channel? You Are Invincible. You can write in comments, you can share on a YouTube channel, also on the Facebook page, on my Facebook profile. You can be honest about it. I promise you, I'll do my best to better myself, better the content, in case there is some lag in that. And backstage, it has been fantastic, phenomenal. The things that I have been able to learn through You Are Invincible, the kind of research that I have been able to do, it has really opened up my eyes, really allowed me to delve into so many topics which I knew about. But now, because I need to get it out in the right perspective with all of you, I have been able to read about them. I've been able to study about them and taken a few courses as well. And it has been phenomenally amazing for me because when I get the knowledge, when I gather the knowledge, I'm able to share it with you to the best of my ability. And one of the interviews that I can recollect is with Rainbow. She was, wow, she was so magnetizing. I mean, her energy reverberated in the entire interview. I'm sure all of you must have felt that. But when I was speaking with her, the energy that came to me through her, that she gave it to me was splendid. I wasn't able to sit still after that interview. I mean, I was like, wow, my mind is ticking, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and also physically. It was like bang on. It was beautiful. So much of energy. And even for Mr. Goswami, even for Jonathan, all of them. Even last interview which we had with Mr. Dixon, Matthew Dixon, the musician, it was phenomenal. The piece that he played, if you remember, he shared with us that only 5 people in the world have been able to hear what he played for us. So can you imagine that? This was such a special occasion that all of you, including me, were so fortunate and to be blessed that we were able to hear his piece for the very first time. It's really amazing, and I've learned a lot of things from all of them. I've learned so much about the in detail about quantum physics from Mr. Goswami. I've learned about connecting to Mother Earth through Rainbow because she speaks in terms of Mother, Mother Earth. I've been able to realize that music is such an essence. It's like a lifeline from Matthew. From Jonathan, I was able to understand that again through Ho'oponopono, the Hawaiian spiritual practice. Once you connect to nature, your life will be completely different. So, there's so many things to learn. There's so many things to delve, so many things to ruminate over that it is only making me more and more wholesome, and a lot of abundance is also coming in my thought process, in my way of thinking, and I'm doing my best to get it out to all of you, and I hope all of you are enjoying it. And I'm still trying to figure this out because yeah, I'm talking about the interview today. There was a serious technical glitch that happened, and we will be back soon with Ana Paula's interview with all of you. So, till then, please take good care of yourselves. And as I mentioned earlier, anything that you want to share about, the upcoming episodes, there are around about, if I'm right, we have 4 new episodes which are going to be coming up very soon. And we have a few more documentaries for you guys, which will be fantastic. And be rest assured that this journey with your Invincible is going to make you reach and achieve all that you have dreamt of. Just remember that you are the one, you're the co-creator of your own path. You're the co-creator of your own destiny. You know, anything and everything is possible. Just about rewiring your thought process, and you will achieve whatever you want. I keep saying this, and I love this because this is the name of our channel. You are invincible. So, yeah. So my team is sharing this with me. Should one go on his own life path or look at others' life path? Okay, that is one of the questions from the audience. Well, that's a beautiful question. So tell me this. When you wake up in the morning, all right, and you get ready for work, do you go to somebody else's office to work? You go to your own office, right? Similarly, if you plan to go and play a game of rugby or a game of football or cricket or volleyball or tennis, a solo sport, so do you go and play in someone else's team, or do you go to someone else and tell them that I want to be you and I want to play as you if I'm playing tennis, table tennis? Do you do that? You don't, right? So, similarly, when you have your own beautiful life path, why don't you focus on your own life? Why don't you create that path of your own rather than thinking what the other person is doing, what they are doing? You know what happens is when we are walking on our own path, when we are trying to connect to our own self, we get so many ideas, which, mind you, you need to execute your own ideas and keep moving ahead. If it's like, I'll give an example, a horse galloping in a derby, right? It has blinders, keeps going straight. What if the horse is looking left and right? What will happen to its own race? Will he or she win? I doubt. Similarly, if you focus on your own life, you keep moving ahead, be rest assured that you will achieve your goals and dreams and desires, come what may. But you are giving energy to somebody else by looking at what they are doing. Half your energy, maybe more than that, is going in like, oh, they did this, he's doing that, she's doing that. What are you doing? So focus all your energies in your own life. When you bloom and blossom, people around you will look at you as an example. You will inspire and encourage other lives. Automatically, their life path will start to change because they'll realize how you are following your own life path and conquering and accomplishing everything that you desire and want. So, yes, focus on your own life path. Let me see if there are more questions. When you start getting abundance, should you, okay, let me get this again. When you start getting abundance, should you take to your mind and come in pressure or give it to other people, which is given by the universe? Is that what the question is? Let me just recheck. So, what I understand from the question is when someone starts to get abundance, should you become egoistical? Should you become overwhelmed? And you start thinking, oh, now I have this much money, I have this much power, I have this much fame, and start taking it from a negative aspect. Well, or when you get the abundance, you feel humble, you have a lot of humility, and you keep moving forward by giving that abundance to other people also. I'm not saying that you have a crore of rupees in your hand, in your bank, and you go and give that crore rupees to someone else. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say here is when you're blessed with the abundance, when you feel overwhelmed with that happiness, that affluence in your life, why don't you take a part of it and share it with others? The happiness that you have, inspire and encourage others. If you can take 5% off from your income, that's what I do. 10% from my income goes to charity. you know it's not because from the point of view that, oh, I'm earning this much so I can give this much. No, it goes out because I want to make a difference in lives. So in certain aspects of life, money does make a difference. So that is how, when we get abundance, have a lot of humility in your own self and keep giving. Giving is the biggest blessing that each one of us has. And mind you, it's not about the money, it's not about the power, it's not about the fame. Even if you're able to give 5 minutes to someone, five precious minutes of your own life to somebody, that itself counts. That itself is abundance. Affluence of time is something that we all lack in today's day and age. Affluence of money is what we are running after. Affluence of fame is what we are running after. But if you can take out some things from your own life, if you can give that back to society, that in itself will be a lot of gratitude from your side to the universe. And mind you, it will only keep amplifying. But don't have this thought in mind that if I give, I'll get. No, just give with an open heart. All right, let me check if there's any other question. How to master your emotions? That's beautiful. Well, there was an episode that we did on emotions, which you should try and watch. But how to master your emotions? It's pretty simple. It's as simple as breathing. You breathe You breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe out. At any given point of time, if we feel that this is not working out, if you feel mentally pressurized, there's a lot of stress at work, maybe at home, maybe in a relationship, your emotions go haywire. You're not able to channelize, you're not able to control. Just take a moment, sit down, relax. If you can't sit down, go to a certain point, a corner, just focus on your breathing. When you focus on your breathing, in a few minutes, you will start to realize that you're channeling everything back within you. Because the situation which is making your emotions go haywire, it is transitory. It will pass sooner or later. But you have the ability to make it go away quicker in the right direction or in a negative direction, depending upon how hastily you take an action. So focus on your breathing, gather your inner self, gather yourself, relax, just leave everything, come back to your own senses. And that's when you will be able to channelize your own thinking, your thought process, your breathing, and that's how you'll get what you need to do for your next step. As simple as that. When you do that, what you're doing is you're controlling your breathing, you'll be able to control your thoughts, and hence you'll be able to control your emotions because emotions are created by your thoughts. So when you control your thoughts, you can easily control your emotions. Let me see if we have one more question. How can one manifestation healthy? Okay, is the question how can one manifest health? If that is the question. So, as you're talking about energy, frequency, and vibrations, Nikola Tesla, the great scientist, has said that focus on energies, frequencies, and vibrations. I'll talk a little bit about what I've been able to learn in depth about quantum physics, about rewiring your own thoughts. So let me get this very straight. Whatever I'm speaking right now, I'm thinking about it in my brain first, right? I'm trying to make the mind and my heart congruent with each other. So I'm in sync with myself. All right? My heart and mind are in sync. The words are coming out to you guys. I'm doing a deed, correct? It all starts from here, or it starts from the heart. Now, to manifest health, first of all, we need to start telling ourselves that I am healthy. I'm moving in the direction of abundance of health, happiness, and peace. Now, what this does, now, the words can be different, but I'm just trying to give you an example. What this starts to do is, in the most the energy that you give to the thought that you have in your brain, I am healthy, you have made a new connection in your brain. It's a neuron. You're giving it more power, more energy by reaffirming those thoughts, those sentences. It's like this is that connection, and that connection is stronger. You manifest network issue. So yes, I was saying once you make that connection, keep going over those words and sentences on your own. The connection is only going to get stronger, and sooner or later you realize that there is a certain goodness that's happening in your own brain related to your health. Goodness, I mean that your health is improving. Whatever you're facing, it could be related to your back, it could be related your shoulders or anything, any illness. But also very important is to take medical advice and guidance that is in tandem with your brain, which works. So everything is in your brain. The more you affirm things, the more you move towards that abundance of health. It is as simple as that. If you start thinking, I'm not feeling good, I'm feeling ill, and I have fever, I have headache, and my body is aching, the body will manifest exactly that. But if you say, my energy levels are fantastic, I'm doing great, today I'm going to conquer this, look at the way you come out of that slumber. So it's very easy. Manifestation is very easy. Just train, rewire your mind. Any other questions? Should one stop in difficult situation that life throws at you, or keep going strong and find your path? But thank you for that brilliant question. Okay, I'm gonna give an example. I'm sure all of you, uh, at certain point in your life, have seen or done trekking or a mountain climbing, right? Or you've seen somebody climbing Mount Everest. I'm just trying to give it out as an example. So when you're trekking, when you're climbing the mountain, or if you have seen, there would be a lot of times when it is a difficult pass to go through. What do these guys do? What do mountaineers do? Do you think they turn back? No, they figure out creative ways to go through that pass, whether it is a big gap which is there. They'll maybe find out a creative way where they can build a certain kind of a bridge, which is a temporary bridge. They'll make that, walk over it, so that is what happens in our daily life. If there's a difficult situation in our life, have the courage and conviction that you are going to make through, have a breakthrough in this situation, and keep moving ahead. It's too easy. So it's too easy to give up, right? It's too easy. I'm like, okay, I don't want to do. I don't feel like doing this. Way too easy. But what is challenging is to take that stance, take a step that I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to do this. Mount Everest was not climbed so easily. It took determination and grit to climb Mount Everest. It's no joke. Similarly, anything that you have to do it in your life, you have to have this thought that I will achieve this. A lot of obstacles will come. I've heard this so many times. I myself have had a lot of obstacles, a lot of hindrances, a lot of blockages, but I never gave up. I kept moving forward. The same principle which I shared earlier. You tune your mind, you rewire your brain, you get the intensity of working towards your goal and achieve whatever you want. A caterpillar, how do you think it becomes a butterfly? If in the middle it stops thinking that this is too hard, it's a struggle, I don't know, I can't do this. It's the end of story. It'll remain a caterpillar throughout. Maybe have a shell around its back somewhere with that baggage. But because it has the determination of, no, I want to get out of this cocoon, I'm going to get out and fly. That is how it comes out, right? So see through whatever is there in front of you, face it, conquer it, and move ahead because you are invincible and you can do this. Let's see if we have more questions. Does the emotion of envy motivate a person to be better, or does it lower your vibration and demotivates you? My views. Thank you again for the question. So it depends what envy is for you as a person. Everybody has a different perception, right? What is right for me may not be right for you, and what is right for you may not be right for somebody else. Similarly, envy, if we see, it can be channelized in a direction to make the experience beautiful. If I'm envious of my neighbor, he just bought a BMW, and I feel envy. Oh, I don't have a BMW. I just have a bike. What do I do? That's a negative emotion. But if you feel inspired and encouraged, wow, what a car. Hmm, I'm going to work hard in my life. I'm going to get a car of my choice, my dream. You work hard towards this. You conquer all your disbeliefs. You keep moving towards your goal. You achieve it. You might get a Range Rover. So it all depends how and what you think. It's all here, my friend. Congruence of your mind and heart. Why do you want that car? Why do you feel you want to have that money? Why do you want to have that fame? Why do you want to have a certain subject, object, whatever? You need to be clear about it. It's not for your selfish reasons only. It has to have a higher objective. Once you're clear with that, nothing can stop you to get it. Because when you feel demoralized, when you feel down, that small point which is clear in your head and heart that this is why I want it, you'll start walking, running towards that goal again. So, yes, that's my view on that. All right, what's the next question? What is 1111? How can we use it to manifest? Wow. Okay, this is something that we have already worked on, and you'll soon be able to see this on the channel extremely soon, maybe end of this week or next week. So 1111, 2222, 0101, 303, all these are synchronic numbers. So what I understand of them is it's a reminder to you that the universe has got your back. Just keep moving ahead. If something not is not happening according to your own wishes or your desires, and you all of a sudden you see, oh, on my phone I see 0101, or you're watching TV, you just see 1111, or you're driving your car, you just see on the clock, or on your digital watch, you see 1414. These are reminders that which path you're following is right. Just keep moving ahead, having that conviction in yourself, having that conviction in the superpower, the source. That's a reminder to us that we are on the right path. We are moving ahead, not to have any doubt. Just that should give you more power, inner energy. That vibration should just hike up, it should spike up and just keep moving ahead. And soon the manifestation of what you want will be happening. And that is for the best of your life because your life already knows what is the best for you. It's all in our dilemmas and whatever we face in day-to-day life that we feel bothered. We don't get connected to the source because the mind is diverted. I want this laptop, I want this phone. Even I do that. But so important to get yourself back, connect to the source, and move where you want to move. All those things will come. It's just a matter of time. But your heart and mind should be clear of what you want to do. Right? All right. The next question is, what is the use of meditation in one's life and how you should meditate? Wonderful question. Thank you again. Well, meditation is extremely important. So, what does meditation mean? It's as simple as even if you're reading a book, it's a kind of a meditation. Even if you've gone for a walk in the park, it's kind of a meditation. What meditation does is it brings you to your own self. It calms your mind. It calms your inner self. Because in this rigmarole of life, we forget who we are. We are somebody's husband, we are somebody's wife, we are somebody's daughter, we are somebody's son, somebody's brother, somebody's boss, blah, blah, blah. But we forget of who we really are from inside. That energy, that soul which is inside. When you connect to that soul, that energy within you, you will see a different sense of happiness. You will feel very different. And that feeling, no amount of money, power, fame, or even family can give you. Yes, that's the truth. Because I keep feeling when I connect to my own self, the amount of happiness I feel, the amount of peace I feel, nothing on earth can give me that. Right? Everything else is important. As Nichiren Daishonin, a priest from Japan, he followed Mahayana Buddhism and Nichiren Daishonin's Buddhism. A lot of us are aware about it. He has said, earthly desires are in line with enlightenment. If we do not have desires, we are as good as dead. Those very desires should lead us to our own enlightenment. How we use it, as I said earlier, the mind and heart should be congruent. You should have the wisdom. Coming back to the topic of meditation. So when you connect to your own self, when you be at peace with your own self, that's when the pathways open up. That's when you see where you need to go in life, which steps to take with your wisdom, because you're connected to your soul, your heart and mind are in congruence. You're connecting to the source, and you will be directed in the right direction. So it's extremely important to leave everything aside, even if it is 10 minutes a day before you go to work or at night before sleeping. Extremely important to regroup with your own self. How cricketers, when they're playing, when there's a break, they regroup, they discuss, they talk. Let's do this. We'll bowl like this. This is the fielding position. You need to regroup with your own self. What you need to do, just be yourself within. Go within. And how do we meditate? As I said earlier, it could be as simple as listening to music. That's meditation. Somebody feels at peace, right? Taking your dog for a walk. That could be meditation. Anything and everything that gives you that solace, that peace of mind, that feeling of that's meditation. Because you're at peace with your own self. Yeah. Anything else is making a boon or a curse. Obviously, it is a boon. How can it be a curse? Yes, if you are awakened enough and then you charge people for money and you give them false hopes, that is going to become a curse for your own life. But when you are awakened, when you guide people, when you inspire and encourage them, not because you know it all, but because you have experienced it and you are experiencing the beauty of life, that awakening helps other people to get awakened as well. It's like a tribe of awakened souls. So I feel awakening is beautiful and it is very much possible with each and every one of us. It's not some that you have to go to the Himalayas and just sit and become a sage or a mystic. No, right here, right now, like a lotus flower, it blooms in a muddy pond. That's how you get awakened, right here in this world, which has so much going on. So, awakening is definitely a boon, and we must all strive towards it. Very much possible. Let's see if there are any more questions. Well, I shall end it on this. I hope that all of you are doing great. You're taking care of your families, friends, and near and dear ones. Thank you so much for giving all your love and support. You are invincible. It means a lot to me and to my team. We are working really hard to get this to you in the best possible manner. And extremely sorry about today's interview. There has been a technical glitch that has happened, and because of which we couldn't interview Anna Paula Crespi. But I assure you and I promise you that we'll be back with that interview very, very soon. All right. So please take good care of yourselves till we meet again. And I shall see you soon on You Are Invincible. Adios. Bye bye.